All right, we're back here. Surprising to me, I totally forgot there was a state of play yesterday. I did see it live, but my God, about goddamn time, bro. We've been needing a good state of play from PlayStation. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know who they had to talk to or what. They got the devs together. They got it going. This is like the best state of play in a hot minute. I'm not even playing with this, bro. So, we're going to get down to business. We're going to talk about it. We're going to skim to save y'all time. If you already seen it, cool. You're just here for the chat. That's what's up. If you're not, I'm sorry. We're going to go through it, okay? We're going to talk about it a bit. So, what threw me off is we're getting a sequel to Kenna. This was like a fantasy kind of platform, Souls-like, and it's pretty good. The first game was actually pretty cool. You know, it had like a very interesting story. Cool mechanics. This looks a lot better, like graphically. The art style is the art style, right? But like, they're putting a bit more effort. Obviously the PS5 is a bit aged now. They got used to the damn system, so that's what's up. I do feel that this game is looking beautiful. I feel like they got a vision for it. They're going all in. And catch me if I'm wrong, if I'm saying it's like a Souls-like and it's totally something else, but like it's doing in something in that kind of realm. And it feels like it's a really good adventure game. I don't know. We haven't had a good adventure game in a minute. And it feels like it's about damn goddamn time. I'm just saying. But from PlayStation at least. But my God, this looks good. The bow looks good. The staff looks crazy a little bit. I want to see what's the deal. Oh, that looks freaking cool. Yeah, they've been cooking. They've been cooking on this game, but hey, 2 games in a cycle, in a console cycle, it's good. Now, okay, we're gonna have to speed it up. We're gonna do this. Okay. Let's see, what's this? Oh. Alright, so this is the Ghost of Yote Legends. I think it's like a DLC or something like that. It's like a multiplayer mode or an expansion to the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks cool, but I'm kind of over the co-op. I'm over the playing with other people. Like, everyone are gonna have their genres. They're gonna have their likes. But I'm not gonna say this is a bad game. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's all ready to come out. It's just ready to play and have a good time. So March 10th, not bad. And it's a free DLC for Yote if you got it. So that's what's up. Now, okay, Death Stranding to PC, that was bound to happen. I know Kojima loves to show off his shit. Let's be real. Kojima, he ain't playing. He wants that thing looking crispy, okay? And PS5, there's a limit. So the goddamn PC will do all the work. I'm not gonna lie. I played the first one on the PC. It looks great. It's wonderful. It's good that they're adding all these little features like ultra wide and all that other support. But this one's a lot better. The story wise, more action. It's a lot more developed, and I think this universe is very interesting. I want to see where they go. I want to see where they go for a third game or whatever, a spin-off. Whatever the case may be for Death Stranding. I think they really cooked and they really put their time and effort in this, and I can't wait for it to come out. Now, usually PC, it's a hit or miss sometimes, but knowing Kojima, they're gonna put the work. Now, they got this other game here. It's a live service game, must have subscription, play with players, you know what I mean? I think it's like a roguelite. Again, I'm kind of over Like, there's just so many games. That's the main thing, my big complaint. And like, not to be like that, but like, there's just so many goddamn games out there. We got Arc Raiders, Marathon coming out. You got Battlefield 6, the Call of Duty slop, right? If whoever's in that. You got Apex, you got Valorant, you got Fortnite, you got Overwatch that got a new update. My God, it's I don't know. There's just so many games out there to play online, and this is probably gonna have a niche of people. The graphics, I will say, it looks pretty cool. It looks decent. Now, gameplay wise, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Oh, and in another game too, Helldivers 2. They just made a new freaking expansion to that thing. They're coming on. They're doing work. And the thing is too, with the, online, like, live service games, you have to constantly update. You have to constantly add content. You have to constantly keep people entertained and whatnot. Because, man, when there's a drought, man, you feel it in the game. You feel it in the game, and then you see new games come out, and you're like, all right, let's go try something else, and then so on. But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But I have a feeling that this game probably gonna have some players. There's gonna be a beta for this. Honestly, I'm not gonna say mid. I'm gonna say not my cup of tea. We'll just keep it like that. Be real about it. You know, whoever likes it, you know, more power to them. It looks pretty cool. I'm just like overwhelmed in so many goddamn live service games. You know what I mean? And then I haven't even said all of them. Like, okay, GTA Online still got like a lot of people. CS2 still has a lot of people. Dota, League, like, there's just so many games. There's so many online games. So 4Loop coming to PC and PS5, which is pretty cool. Broadens up the player base a bit, not just console. Now, this game I'm definitely gonna get, but I want to see this on the Switch too. I want to see how it runs, because if I'm going for graphics, let's be real, PlayStation finally absorbed the idea of putting games on the PC. I'm gonna be very real about it. If I wanted a graphic feel game, I'm going PC. I have the system. I built it up. I'm gonna put it on the PC. But if I'm just wanted to play the game and have a decent time and be on the move, it's the Switch 2. Now, the only thing I have to see is the performance. I have to see when it comes out, and we'll definitely see it. We'll definitely see it. But for the most part, this game is pretty interesting because I've seen Dead Space. I have seen other games like the matter with the like BioShock and all that. But the thing is, you're always shooting stuff. But this game has like a little puzzle thing when it comes to combat and all that, which I want to kind of get with it. I want to see how that is. There's a demo on it, but I don't want to spoil myself. I want to play it day of and just see what's it about. You know what I mean? I'm cool with robots. You know, they're being crazy. They're going rogue. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hacker girl on their shoulders. Basically, it's an AI, which is pretty damn cool. April 24th. You know what I mean? What can you say about that? It's and you can play the demo, and see what's that big deal. That one I'm kind of pretty hyped. Now, obviously, Resident Evil 9, Requiem. This is looking good. This is looking good. Now, I'm gonna say the same thing with the Switch 2. I want to see how it runs. And what compromises you have to deal with. I can deal with a lot of compromises as long as it runs. If it runs, cool. You got 60 frames, cool. But if graphically, PC. This is I have all the Resident Evils on PC. The OG RE4, the original 1, 2, 0, Revelations. You know what I mean? I'm not going to waste time on a PlayStation. I'm sorry to tell you. I really don't. Like, even though I have it, my wife uses it more than I do. Unless, like, there's an exclusive, there's no need for me to do that. But, you know, we can be in disagreements. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But for the most part, this game looks freaking sick. It just looks good. You got, like, the creepy aspect of, like, Resident Evil 1 with the chick. And then you got like the RE4 action pack with, you know, with Leon. So I'm like, okay, they're kind of mending, putting that together, you know, and see what's the deal, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe there's some RE2 aspects, because I know RE2 does a lot of things different. So we just have to see. It looks good. I just need to play it. We need it now already, and it's coming out soon. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun time. All right. Oh yeah, they tease something in the end. You have to watch it for that. I'm sorry to tell you. All right. Now they did little things like Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. Some remasters here, which I'm okay. I'm okay with the sizzle reel, or like little like blimps of, oh, hey, we got this coming to the PS5. Hey, I'm okay with that. I think Sony figured that out, because the thing is, Nintendo does it right. When they have the right games lineup, they do it right. When they do the scissor reel and they're showing off all the games and they're hitting their marks, it's awesome. So it's nice. There's another Brigade Abyss. I think this is a tactical RPG, JRPG. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks all right. Okay, this threw me off. Dead Alive 6. You know damn well we're gonna get all up in there. All right, we just getting in. I'll let you see for yourself. I'm not gonna make a comment on it, but you know, we're gonna get all up in there. Okay, you know, Dead Alive. Now it'd be cool if they did like a volleyball game. You know, hey, give me some volleyball action. All right, bring it back. I missed that game on PS2. But anyways, yeah, this game it's a little shameless, but you know what? Fuck it. You know, it's a good time. It's fun. You know, it's a fighting game from the past, and the cool thing is, not just this game coming out. They're doing a, what is this? Whoa, I passed it up. There we go. 30, bitch. Oh, come on. Oh Lord, look, really? I'm trying to focus. Okay, here we go. 30th Dead Alive anniversary. Okay, I'm down with it. Capcom does this all the time with Street Fighter. I'm down with it. Are we doing like a collection? Is it a remaster? Is it a next game? I don't know. But they announced something and it's coming along, so that's freaking awesome. I'm cool with that. All right, now Control Resonant. I don't really care for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't play the first game, and I'm really not down for that. The reason why I didn't play the first game is because they designed the game around NVIDIA GPUs. So in order for you to get some decent frame rate, you have to have a NVIDIA GPU. You can look this up. There's been tests. It's a legit thing. I don't know how this is going to be on the PS5. Well, the PS5 is probably going to be looking great. Let's just be real about that. But are they doing the same thing what they did in the first game? Are they going to let AMD cards run pretty well and do some work on that? Or are they doing the same crap again? That's just my little gripe. It is what it is. Is it a good game? It looks good. I can't really be a judge of it, though, because I never played it. So it is what it is. Now, this one does look pretty cool. There's like a really nice open area in, like, what is this, New York? Open world. We're jumping around, killing stuff. You know, it looks decent. So I do like the platforming. The platforming is pretty interesting. It reminds me of like Gravity Rush. We played that game. That game has some good concepts of some designs that it was pretty cool. But yeah, this game, if you're hyped for it, put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Show your love for it, because I'm not feeling it. All right. Okay, we're done. Okay. All right. Who brought the soul slop in the business? All right. Who are they play some stock rock metal music. I seen this. It don't look bad, but my God, I have seen so many Souls-like. I think I'm getting a little fatigued already. And I'm not saying this will be a bad game. I think maybe it's time to take a little break already. All right, like if everyone's gonna have their cup of tea. There are some really cool like games within that genre, besides obviously the Souls games themselves. But I've been playing Souls games for like a hot minute, man. I'm ready for Elden Ring to be on the Switch too. I'm ready for the next title, like Dustbloods and all that. I'm ready for the next game, but for the most part though, it's getting a little fatiguing, you know what I mean? And it's cool though, there is choice out there in the market for other games for people to pick. This one does look pretty decent, but it looks like a game from like a generation ago. Let me just be really honest. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. This game, I've been waiting. This game, yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is like a Sekiro-like game. And my God, it is. It feels Japanese, Chinese, I don't know. It's somewhere in the Asian culture. And it looks crazy. It looks good. The graphics, you don't expect Game Freak to make a game like this with another company. Like, oh, y'all cooking up this, but we get some shitty Pokemon games. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? But you know what? If this comes into fruition, you're getting 60 frames. We're getting some good graphics, some good moments, a good story, and it hits all the beats. Besides being a 7 out of 10 game, and it hits like the 8, 9, 10s. You know what I'm saying? Like, Game Freak might redeem themselves with Pokemon. Will they though? I don't know. It did take a while to get Pokemon ZA out, and that game is a lot different. It looks better than the games that first came out, like obviously Pokemon Pearl and all that. But for the most part, Game Freak's cooking. I feel this. I'm down. Look at that. Look at that. It's freaking sick. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with some robots. Give me some crazy story. Give me some crazy moments. Make it hard. Okay? Don't be scared. Make the game hard. I want to get my ass beat and play this game. All right? I'm just saying. August the 4th. It's freaking amazing. I can't wait. And it looks good. It looks crispy good. Game Freak, about time. That's awesome. All right, Rayman 30-year edition. First of all, we're gonna talk about this. Ubisoft is already about to die. I don't know how they're making it. They're making deals. They're selling part of their company. I don't know. But by the Lords above, they're doing something, and they finally made this anniversary. This should have came out a long time ago, to be really honest. But Rayman's kind of coming back. And Rayman is such a good game. Like, if you ever played like the original game, like 1, 2, 3, there's different versions of it too. Like 2 is like the most notable one. But obviously 1. But about time. Pretty cool. All right. Okay, we've been needing information on this damn game. I'm gonna play this on the Switch too. I'm just saying this now. Yacht Club's been taking a hot minute. I don't know why. Hopefully this game is just massive, because Shovel Knight is a big game, but it's not a long game. You could beat that game less than a week. This game, I hope it's hitting hard. I hope it's a lot promising. Demo's already out. What is it? It's ready today. So hopefully it hits really well. The graphics on that game look good. Now this game, I don't know what this is about. It's like, what is this? Devolver Digital? I think this is like some kind of story game. We're about to cry. We're gonna get lost in the world. I don't know. It looks kind of creepy. But if you're into these little games, like indie games or story games, and hey, more power to you. 19th, not bad. It's coming quick. All right, this one is like a tactics XCOM game. I will say, it's nice that these games come back. XCOM is pretty cool, and that whole strategy type, turn-based type of game is it's pretty interesting. You could do that in any kind of like sci-fi. You could do that in obviously in this way, in different kind of genres of like different kind of settings. But as long as, like, I guess, like, the story is right, the mechanics, are there upgrades? Are you lose people, you gain people? Like, we have to see how that works out. But for the most part, it doesn't look turn-based, but it's looking pretty damn good. We'll just see. And that's crazy, 27. So we'll see how that works. All right, now this, what is this? Oh yeah, the chicken dude. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. We got Chicken Man. You want to be a chicken? You like Dynasty Warriors? This is your game. I'm just letting you know. This is your game. You're gonna be slicing up. You're gonna figure out. You're gonna save the world. Maybe not. Who knows? But you're a chicken man. You're slicing up, armies. You're like a giant, basically. You got like this double blade, which is pretty cool. Ooh, 2 swords. Okay, so we got different weapons. Okay, so this game is interesting. Now, why you have to be a chicken man? I don't know. It's a little weird. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. All right, we'll give it a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Maybe we could give it a shot. All right, but graphically though, this game's pretty good. It's looking pretty sharp. And yeah, we got a flying bug. Nice. All right, so chicken dude. They should have named it like oh yeah, Project Winless. They should have put like the rise of the chicken man. I don't know. They should have did something like that. That would have been funny. But this game, what is this? Is this? Oh yeah, so this is the Star Wars Galactic Racers game. It looks sick. I used to play the racing game back on the N64. I think it was on PlayStation 2. But my god, we've been needing some racing game, like space games like this, like for a minute. And it looks freaking sick. Like, they put some work. They did some homework. They did some innovations. Because I'm not gonna lie, Star Wars hasn't been too great lately, in my opinion. Unless like you're into the shows and all that kind of stuff. But like the movies, I don't know. But regardless though, game looks great. Looks clean. Looks crazy and chaotic. Like, it reminds me of Burnout. Like, you destroy other vehicles and all that, which is pretty sick. But yeah, Galactic Racer. That's gonna be fun. Ooh, and we're bringing out the old cars, man. The old racers. You already know. All right, now what is this? Oh, 007. I didn't give a damn about this game. You know what? I'm gonna just say this now. This game does not need to exist. Why? Oh, we're getting the backstory of 007 when he was younger. Why we need to reinvent 007? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, 007's been 007. If anything, if I want to see that, I'd rather see the movie. Like, the game looks pretty clean. If you're into 007, go for it. But why? I don't know. It's a big whatever. This reminds me of Indiana Jones. They made Indiana Jones, but for what? You know what I mean? Like to me, it just doesn't matter. It is what it is. If you enjoy this stuff, cool. More power to you. But we're moving on. All right. So, this right here, we're gonna watch this segment. This right here shook the bones in me, okay? It was the best part of this whole thing. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm gonna say this loudly. The PS3 and the PS2 had the best IP of all before, Kojima left Konami. They're doing it right, and they're bringing it back. And they're finally coming out with this collection, which, oh my freaking god, amen, brother. Because Metal Gear Solid 4, we're gonna fast forward this a little bit. Metal Gear Solid 4 has been stuck notoriously on the PS3. That's the only way to play it. We're gonna get it on PC. We're gonna get it on the PS5. We might get it on the Switch too. I'm buying it up. Konami, make me a sponsor. I don't care. I'm buying it, bro. Metal Gear is sick. It's bombastic at this game. It's bombastic. It's stupid. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's the ending of a crazy saga of the game, and it's a good time. You know what I mean? It has many good moments. They still make memes of this damn game. And the fact that they're bringing this to the PC, they're bringing this to the PS5, the final mission, original Solid Snake. You're seeing all the OGs like Ava, you know, Ocelot, Liquid. Man, it just, this game defined the PS3. This game pushed the PS3 to limits where I heard that when I was doing some research on this game, or for this particular collection they were working on, it took forever because the way that it's coded in the PS3, like the PS3 was a very unique piece of hardware where it takes work. Like the devs actually had to put work to get that game out. And then Peace Walker, I'm gonna be honest with you, this game is a fun game. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's portable ops. Yeah, you know, that's like a really, really side game. But this game alone, like, adds a lot of context to Metal Gear Solid 5. So if you want to understand Metal Gear Solid 5, you play this game. It really does help you out. Like, you play 3, this game, 5. And it helps you out a lot. It's a really good game. But this collection, the ending, whoo, man, I was yelling, I was hollering. This game defined a generation. This series defined the PlayStation. So I'm glad they're doing it right. They're coming strong, and they say, hell yeah, we're coming on the 27th of August, baby. Freaking sick. I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna buy more likely I'm gonna buy the Switch 2 version if they do it. If not, I'll have to get the PS5 one because that's how much I love this. The PC one I'm already gonna get. I'm ready gonna get this game. It's a crazy ass ending to a game. Crazy ending. Oh man. I can't even stop talking about this game, but it's just so bombastic because like it takes so many left fields, right fields, upside down twists into the very last game. Like the other games had like twists and all that. They had like their certain places. And then here's another thing about forget 4. We're done with the 4, but they're doing another update to the collection, the first collection. So if you own the very first collection, you're getting an update. And that's happening everywhere. That means the Switch 2 as well, or the Switch 1. Which is nice. Like, it looks crispy. Because everyone complained, like, I think when the release of the first collection, where it was just a rehash of, like, the HD collection. But, yeah. And then, obviously, they talk about, you know, Snake Eater, Delta, which was pretty cool. I think honestly they should do the other games. I think they should do all of them because it does look good graphically. It looks amazing. It deserves, like, this series. If you haven't played it, I recommend you play it. It's really worth the time. Now, the story you might have to play it in order. 1, obviously the first one, 2, 3, 4, and then Peace Walker. Well, oh man, if you want to do it like timeline, it's 3, Peace Walker 5, and then it's 1, 2, and 4. That's a weird thing, right? But that's just the way it is. Either way, they did this game, a little puzzle game. It's like Little Nightmares, but it's like with a squid. He's like a little adventure. There's like a segment with Metal Gear Solid and all that, which is pretty cool. But Konami's stretching their legs. They're doing a lot more stuff. This is pretty sick. Now, I'm gonna show you something that caught me really off guard. This right here. They are coming out with another Castlevania in a more modern sense. And it's going like in a not to say new direction, but I think they're showing their chops like, hey, you know, we run the show. I think they're the ones showing up and saying, you know, because there's so many Metrovanias. Oh my God, there's a dumb amount of them. There's a dumb amount of them. You could literally blink on Steam. You could blink on the any kind of game store and you could find them. But I feel like Castlevania, you know, it's nice for them to come back. New style, new graphics, new modern mechanics. This took me out of the freaking water too. This added a lot to my excitement. To Konami itself, you know, because Konami was in a bad place maybe like, what, 10 years ago? And look at them now. You know what I mean? And it's crazy too because they had to backtrack a lot of the hate with Hideo. Even though Hideo, you know, he's not gonna come back or whatever, but you know what? They're working on his work with the rest of the team there, and it's the right thing. So, Castlevania, the Belmont Curse, it's pretty sick. It looks good. I can't wait to play this. This is gonna be fun. They have so many goddamn Castlevanias out there. But Metrovanias, they're just abundance of it. But I feel like, you know, the king has to show up eventually, right? They gotta make another game. And in a 3D like sense, it looks really good. I do like the little puzzles, the little platforming, what we're seeing right now. It looks pretty damn good. Now we're gonna move on. Another game that threw me off. That's what I'm telling you. This state of play was not playing around. If we're in a boxing fight, we're getting sluggers after sluggers. We're getting hit after hit. We're getting the southpaw and all the hits on all the games. This right here threw me off guard too. Like, Silent Hill F just came out last year. It just happened. Some people are saying it was a little short. You know, some people liked it, some people didn't. It was kind of like divided, right? But be honest with you, the way this game is, and it's kind of like treading back to the original. Not to the original. Obviously, new story, whatever the case may be. But it's about to get freaky in this game. And from what we're seeing, because it does show some gameplay, and we're about to see it. I'm down for it. Like Konami, yo, you got my money already, all right? Y'all need to just come out with these games. But it's pretty interesting. I think this one takes place in the 80s, maybe. But it's pretty freaky. Let me fast forward a little bit because it kind of goes slow. Yeah, it has like this creepy atmosphere. We can kind of put the audio up just a bit. You know what I mean? The freak factor of this game retains, and it feels like a return of form. Like they did 2, they did F. Now, okay, all right, now we're gonna hit you with the big one to this year, which is sick. So it's pretty cool. I'm really happy for that. And then they came out with another game. Oh, now this one's all left field.
Shrouded
This one's all left field. We're gonna mute this because I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. But let's see here. We're going JRPG. Okay. All right. I'm not mad about it. But yo, this definitely, I'll definitely give this a shot. It looks good. There's like a certain art style that we kind of already been seeing already a lot from other games. But you know, Konami coming around out of the blue making a JRPG in this time. It's really like okay. Like it's a okay moment. I'm like, all right, you coming out with heavy hitters and then this, and then it looks good. It looks good. You know what I mean? You got like, some crazy environments. You know what I mean? It's just the art style. It's like we've been seeing it a little bit. We're gonna have a crazy story. We're gonna have some freaky shit. We're gonna have, I don't know, some fight with some other people, some mages. I don't know. All I do know. Now, see, the cool thing is it's not turn-based though. You saw that? Not turn-based. But Revnor. I don't know if it's like a new IP or what, but I do know Konami is cooking, okay? They got the chef cooking in there and they ain't stopping. And I'm okay with that, all right? I'm okay with that. We've been eating it, but all right. It's development for the PS5. I don't know if it's going to come on PC. We'll see. But knowing Konami, they're multi-platform. They got to make all the money. So, you know, Sony, unless Sony comes with a big check. Yeah. JRPG, see? But I think it's going to maybe be like Souls. Maybe? Mechanics? Who knows? Maybe be like Code Vein. Code Vein is another interesting... The first game, at least. I haven't played the second, but yeah. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. That one caught me off guard. I'm happy for it. Boom, 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 boom. Just... They ain't stopping. This year, they just slapping people around with this whole game. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Now, what is this? Okay. I'm gonna play a little bit of audio. Nah, you know what? You don't have to play audio. All right. The movie series of John Wick is over, right? I think they're doing a TV show, maybe. But they're doing a video game. They're doing a video game. I don't want no Batman. I don't want no Spider-Man, you know, kind of combos. Because, you know, you seen the movies. The movies look stupendous. It looks crazy. Like, it just looks wild. But it's a good time. It's a good time. You're there for the movie. You're there for the action. And it's a lot of action. So, if they don't hold back on the action... Maybe there's an upgrade tree. Maybe we unlock better loot. Maybe we get better money. Because if I'm correct, the future of that series is like done. Unless like they do something different on the next movie or a TV show or whatever the case may be, like the past, like his origin story and all that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty sick. But until then, the idea of how we're going to get a video game of John Wick in that universe, and that looks just like him. Okay? That looks just like him. That looks good. You know, I mean, I know this is a CGI trailer. You know, it's probably a scene in the game. But it looks good. And it sounds like him, too. There we go. Now we're getting some gameplay. You know what I mean? We're getting a lot of movement, gun fu. That's what they call it in the movie. Which is crazy. Now I don't know if it's just gonna be straight action. I don't know if it's gonna be like some art, you know, upgrade tree and all that. All right. Now we're gonna talk about this game because this is the most controversial game here. Bungie. You better hope this game pops off. You better hope it pops off. Because I swear to God, it'd be the end. They're already cutting out employees. They did layoffs already. There was, a lot of allegations that were proven right. Then, they were stealing art. Oh, Bungie, you fell from grace, and I don't know what to tell you. Halo's over. Destiny is a bit over. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they've been doing. They've been. I think whenever Activision got a hold of them, they lost their way. Maybe they lost their way with the microtransactions. They lost their way with all the cosmetics and they sell the Ingrams. They're not there. They're not the same. They're not the same Bungie that made that magic in Halo. Okay, they're not. If you're a believer, I'm gonna tell you right now, back up from the cliff. It's gone. Let's just hope. They just hope that this works out. I know a lot of people are gonna play this, but there's a lot of people on the fence already. They already know Destiny's already kind of winding down already. Destiny 2 has been going on for so long. That game's already dated. It's always constant milking of the whales. There's always a constant of BS with the content. It just, I don't know. Love them, hate them. As a person, I loved them from the very beginning. Even the fact that they're using an IP that was a first-person shooter. And now they made it to a live service game. This could have been honestly a single-player game. Because the world is pretty cool. Aesthetics, pretty cool. Is it up to snuff, though? Is it enough to invigorate the masses that played Destiny 2? Maybe old Halo fans? Is it enough to save themselves? Because Sony already bought them. Layoffs already happened. And personally, they made some crazy decisions in their company in regards of transactions, removing content. Obviously, like I said, stealing art from, another artist during making this game. I don't know. They better pray to whatever God they're praying to that this works out, because this will be the end. It flops, and Sony ain't playing. They'll rip the soul out of it, because it's corporations, man. It's just what it is. It's business, and in business, you got to make that money. And this game, I don't know why this game took forever too. I don't know if they've been developing for like 10 years, 12 years, God knows what. I don't know. They got comfortable, maybe. They got complacent. Maybe I don't know. It's a lot. It could be a lot of things. All I know is, as a person, I have played Destiny 2, and I did put about, I think I showed off a video like a while back. I did like 390 hours, and that's rookie numbers. That's rookie numbers. If I bet you there's probably a Destiny 2 player that watches this, and they probably put thousands, microtransactions, collections of all the material and guns and all that. It's a really good IP, and if this fails, it is what it is. The market will correct, and it'd be very unfortunate, because this game could have been just a single player with the multiplayer mode, and we could have invested ourselves into another series, because Marathon already had their games, the original games. They were free, I think, at one point, or if not, they're still free on Steam. It's very old school. It's almost like a Doom clone. It had its own universe, and all the AI and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty interesting. I will say it's a pretty interesting thing. I just don't know. It'll be a sad thing to see, but you know what? It is what it is. They made their grave, and they'll bury themselves if it fails. So, March the 5th. It's up to you to buy it or not. It's $40. And oh yeah, they have a server slam, whatever, for you to test the game. You know, because I bet they don't want to pay QA to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. We're moving on. All right, so Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming to the game catalog. All this kind of little scissor reel stuff. What else we got here? We got, what is this? This looks like Dead or Alive. No, Tekken. Dark Resurrection. Interesting. It's gonna come on to premium. Oh yeah, Time Crisis. That's actually pretty cool. The first game. That honestly, they should just make a collection. That would be nice. But that's cool. You know, showing off some. Yeah, this is like their scissor reel. This is like showing off some of the indie games. Big Walk, all that kind of crap. Sorrows. This one actually looks pretty good itself. But they've been talking about this game for a minute already. They need to release this damn thing already. They need to release it, get it over with. Just do it. They're the same creators of Returnal. If you like Returnal, you're gonna like this game. It's pretty sick. It looks good. Space, roguelike maybe not. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I do know that the graphics, the aesthetics look great, pretty good. I did like Returnal. Returnal was a pretty interesting game. But they need to release this damn thing already. All right, they just need to do it already. Jesus Christ, they got a whole story, you know, RPG, I guess, aspects or upgrades. And honestly, we'll find out when it comes out. See what's the big deal about it. All right, where's the release date? Oh my, wow, they really talk about this game. Jesus. Oh, there you go. April the 30th. About time. All right. I think this is a fighting game. Hold up. Oh yeah, so Marvel's fighting game. Artworks. Pretty sick. It looks good. 20 characters. Not bad for a start. I'm down with it. I like Marvel vs. Capcom. Always been a fan of those games. They're doing their spin on it with 3D and all that kind of stuff and their art style. It looks sick. It looks a bit modernized. A little flashy. I like a little flash in my games and fighting. So yeah, I think this is gonna be an interesting game. If you're into the fighting games, rejoice because this looks good. And yeah. All right, they go about this for a minute. They show you some gameplay, some all that. Obviously they're gonna talk about it, yada yada yada. Graphically though, it does look pretty stunning. Like the aesthetic to it, and obviously the frame rate's gonna have to be 60. It has to be good. Is that Galactus in the background? Oh no! Those are the robots from X-Men First Class. I remember that scene. Or other robots from Galactus. But yeah, pretty cool game. Wait, I didn't see the date. Oh, August the 6th. August the 6th. There we go. Now this threw me off. This threw me the hell off. Holy moly. About time. But you know what? Better late than never. They ruined Ragnarok. That story could have been great, but it was so rushed. So the fact that they're going back and they're doing the originals justice, you best damn well, because God of War is a sick title, sick IP. I can't wait for this. You know what I mean? They got OG voice actor from the original coming back to do those voices. They're being serious about it. So I expect some serious results.
I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news
now,
about the
we can hear this guy yap all day, but he shows off something else at the end. This threw me for a spin that got released yesterday. This right here is pretty sick. It's basically a Metroidvania, but it is telling the beginning, the origins of Kratos. as a man,
Our
as
duty
a mortal,
is to Sparta.
but
Fear is a reaction.
his basically his upbringing.
Press your attack.
You know how he got those powers, how like what kind of warrior he was.
Never left behind.
Pretty damn sick. Good job on you for this. This is amazing. This was a nice ending to the whole roller coaster of this state of play. A Metroidvania of God of War. Backstory of Kratos and his beginnings. I'm okay with that. And it didn't even have to be like the original. A Metroidvania is actually pretty good for storytelling. Shows off the stuff they fight, and it's more easier probably to make, to be honest, for time's sake. Sons of Sparta. It's available now. You can buy this now.
This is only
check.
the beginning.
Let's check Steam real quick. But that was the end. That's the end of it, and I think this is actually a PS5 exclusive. They finally got a PS5 exclusive, guys. And yeah, it's a PS5 exclusive. So for you to play that, you have to go to PS5 and then actually get it. Pretty sick. Overall, the best state of play in a hot minute. This is what we expect, and all the content for this, man. All this was amazing. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it's just amazing. They added so much to just all their IPs, man. We've been needing some new IPs from Sony. We needed some remakes that, like this God of War trilogy remake. We needed this a long time already, because that series did a lot. Even though they kind of screwed up with the story, Ragnarok. My apologies. That game is still fun to play, at least. You know, the first game was still fun to play. It just, oh my god, man. Marathon, we'll see how it floats. You know, you got the Marvel game, you got Sorrows, you got all the damn Konami games that are coming out. They had a show off at the end, Metal Gear Solid 4. That game's a legacy game. That game is so fun, so stupid, so bombastic. It's just, what is going on? Like, it's the ending of the series, and it's very worth playing. It's about time. We're getting it. It took like what, 2 generations? But we're here now, right? We're here now. We're gonna get on PC and the PS5. I'm happy. I'm stoked. Oh, and another thing too, I didn't show off. Ghosts of Babel. Metal Gear Solid Ghosts of Babel. It's a Game Boy game that was on Nintendo, and it's gonna come with this collection too, with these 2 games. So not bad, right? Not bad at all. Oh man, oh man. Today's been a day. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. Oh, and by the way, that collection's $50. Not bad. 4 is a beefy game, so it's not bad. I'm okay with that. Other than that, that's all I got for you. We're done. State of play, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10, whatever you want to say out of 10. It's freaking amazing. We got all these crazy announcements, crazy games coming soon this year. A lot of them are like this month, August. Some of it's in April. You know what I mean? Whatever, right? But regardless, though, they're finally out in the wilderness, and we're excited for it. We're all ecstatic. But this is it. We're done. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, put your thoughts down. What game are you excited from this state of play? My God, I'm telling you. Ah, man, it's just a lot of games to the backlog. Cause I'm not gonna lie, if I'm really into it, like the collection, I'm playing day one. But like, there's some games that just get thrown in the backlog, and my God, I gotta go through them. So many games, and not enough time to play them all. But anyways, we're done. Subscribe for the content if you like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.